body. For membership information, look them up on the web at rockfordymca.org. For the Ice Hawks, they will start Tanner Caro up front in the middle of Luke Johnson and Matthew Highmore. Tanner Caro's first game with the Ice Hawks here on the campaign was sent to the Ice Hawks yesterday after clearing waivers up in Chicago. And Caro was recalled to the Hawks almost a year ago, and he has spent the past, this year he spent 8 games in Chicago, played in 8 games. Last year, 47 tilts with the Hawks after 28 in Rockford. So Caro back in the Ice Hawks lineup with Nostroza was recalled to the Hawks yesterday. On the defense for the Ice Hawks here tonight, starting on the back end, will be Robin Norrell and Billy Polka. On the Grand Rapids side, they will start Dominic Turgeon, Colin Campbell, and Matthew Ford, their team captain. On the back end, Dylan McElrath, along with Dan Renouf. Goaltending matchup tonight, J.F. Berube also sent to Rockford yesterday. He'll be from the Blackhawks. It'll be his 13th appearance in an Ice Hawks uniform this year, 6-6 with a pair of shutouts, 2.54 goals against average, and a .913 on the save percentage side. Tom McCollum gets the nod for the Griffs, 11 appearances, 3-5-2. 3-2-0 on the goals against, and a 9-0-0 on the save percentage side. So to be McCollum and Berube, the goaltending matchup for tonight's game here in Rockford. And again, the Ice Hawks looking to continue their head-to-head success against the Griffins on the regular campaign. Berube is 1-0 against the Griffins. Glass is 3-0 against the Griffs. McCollum played just 1 game against the Hawks, and it was one of the shootout losses. Scratches for tonight's game: Luke Snuggerud, Robin Press, Eric Gustafson out for Rockford, along with Jordan Tutu, Radovan Bondra, Alexander Fortan, and Colin Delia. Hawks with a very heavy lineup, or roster right now, so they have a boatload of scratches. As for the Griffins, Philippe Hronik, Turner Elson are out of the lineup. The officials tonight, the referees are Boldre Hageldias, Stefan Renaud, linesman Tyler Gregory, and William Hancock. Bunch of games going on in the American Hockey League here tonight. A lot of games going on in the heavy Saturday night as we are getting deep into December. Game from earlier today, Chicago topped Cleveland 3-0. Toronto 5-2 over Laval. By the way, that was just the second road victory for the Wolves on the year. Just going final in a shootout, Milwaukee topped Manitoba by a score of 4-3. It was Belleville and Syracuse just underway. Lehigh Valley is in Hershey, Grand Rapids in Rockford, of course. Charlotte's in Binghamton tonight. Utica in Providence. Just getting underway, Springfield at home against Bridgeport. Rochester is in Hartford. Iowa hosts San Diego as they make their Midwest swing. Bakersfield is in San Antonio. And Ontario is in Texas. Stockton hosts Tucson. And that is a look around the American Hockey League for the action here tonight. All right, it's time, almost time for the anthem here. The Ice Hawks and the Griffins for a fifth time here on the season. After tonight, the head-to-head season matchup will be halfway there.
She is currently stationed at the 826 Ordnance Company.
Hogs have had some success here in the division this year. Looking to keep it going against the Grand Rapids Griffins.
Serving our country and protecting our freedom.
Hogs in period 1 will move left to right. Hogs in the whites. Now time to turn it over to Chris Toltzman for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Presenting tonight's colors, please welcome members of the Girl Scouts of Northern Illinois. Now we honor America and all the men and women serving our country at home and overseas with the singing of our national anthem. Performing tonight on stage, please welcome Winnebago Elementary 5th grade chorus.
Precious
All right, it's the Ice Hogs and the Griffins right here on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network. Thanks for being with us here on this Saturday night. Hey, AHL fans, be a part of the conversation and follow the American Hockey League on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, check out the AHL.com on your desktop or mobile device and download the official AHL app to get the latest news, scores, and highlights while you are on the go. Hogs and Griffs for a 5th time here this campaign. Thanks for being with us here on this chilly Saturday night. Hogs and number of left to right here in period number 1 in the home white sweaters. We're left-hand side, J.F. Berube. To our right-hand side is Tom McCollum. And the Grand Rapids Griffins moving right to left in the road blues, red helmets, red pants, and blue socks.
Welcome to the jungle.
Griffins, it's been an interesting all time. Kind of head-to-head set. More times than not, one team dominates the other in the head-to-head set. Last year,
Rockford, it's time for hockey! Ice Hogs fans, here we go!
And Carroll will take the draw for Rockford. They'll control. Dominic Turgeon was in for Grand Rapids. Puck played up the wing. Hogs get it on the far side. Highmore across their right side. Here's Luke Johnson. Steps over the Grand Rapids line. Found Caro on top. Polka. Back down the right side. Caro put it in front. Nobody home for Rockford. Norrell activates. Played it down the left side. Found Johnson. His shot blocked into the left circle. Centering pass in front by Highmore. Tipped wide. Off the stick of Caro. Puck played up the near side. Back into the Ice Hog zone. Norrell will chase it back in the Ice Hog zone. They'll throw on the brakes in front of Colin Campbell. Hogs will break it out from there. Here's Polka back in for Norrell. They'll slow it down a bit as they swap the forwards. Radish also out for Rockford. He'll pick up the puck behind the cage. Feeds it up the left side to center ice. Here's Camp over the Grand Rapids line. Left circle. His shot is wide. Puck up the near side wing. Back to the neutral zone. Turgeon to the Rockford line. Played over. That was actually Tangrady into the Rockford corner. Radish wheels it around left side for Svedberg. Played it to center ice. That'll sail the length, and that'll be an icing on Rockford. 1:06 in, no score.
The Rockford Ice Hogs would like to thank the Girl Scouts for being at the game tonight.
Girl Scout night here at the BMO Harris Bank Center, so it's going to be a noisy one. Face off to the left-hand side of Berube. Off the draw, Radish behind the Rockford goal, wings it up the near side for Yurko. Yurko looking to center ice. That's deflected over the stick of Camp and hacked over the line by Hicketts. Puck in the slot, look out, near side, quick shot, that hit traffic. Puck loose on the back door, it slides in front, still loose, and that was batted in with a high stick by the Griffins, so no goal. A little scramble in front of the Rockford goal. Hogs had a hard time locating it. It was batted in with a high stick, so we'll drop it in the neutral zone. Evgeny Svechnikov was right on the doorstep. He might have been the one that batted that puck in. Sakura out to center against Axel Holmstrom, excuse me, for the Griffins. Holmstrom won the draw, across near side. Wrapped over the Rockford line by Lashoff. Right side, picked up Svechnikov. Off-angle shot. That was turned away on the far post by Berube. Getting it back, the Griffins. Pointward on top. Here's Arvy's shot. Blocked away, played near side. To center ice, Martinson on the backhand, flipped it over the Griffins line. Acapelli trying to chase it down. Cut off Arvy. Played to the near side, Martinson. Martinson hit by Lashoff, stayed with it. Cross to the point, Robin Press. That shot blocked down into the slot. Lashoff will clear the zone. Svechnikov will play it to the near side wing. Over the Rockford line, Corey Elkins. Elkins trying to work it around Martinson. In to help for the Ice Hogs. On the near side boards is Robin Press. Back to the line. On top, it's crossed over on the right side D. Long shot is fired up and out of play by McElrath, and we'll drop it in the Rockford zone once again. 2:12 into period number 1, no score. It's off to the left-hand side of J.F. Berube. Elkins toss from the circle. Puck in behind the Rockford goal. Now it's wrapped up. Burkowski trying to play pointward, knocked down at the line. Now it's blocked back the other way. Here comes Peltier in the breakaway. Peltier followed the puck into the corner. He'll pick it up, played it pointward on top. Norrell turns, fires, knocked down, rebound in front. Quick shot is blocked away. That was Dauphin that had an opportunity. Puck to the near side. McElrath on the backhand, up the half wall. Griffin's trying to get along the near side by Graham Knott. Yeah, it's reversed behind the Grand Rapids. It's going over the stick of Peltier. Back into the Rockford zone. Good opportunity there for Rockford, even after Peltier mishandled that puck. Knocked down by McCollum, cross to the near side. Here's Hicketts. Played up the half wall, back into the ice hog zone. It'll be handled Radish, dropped off Svedberg. Svedberg on the near side, Luke Johnson. Johnson for Rockford, rink wide pass left side, Highmore over the line. Highmore looking for a centering pass out of the reach of Carroll. Penalty coming up on Grand Rapids. And Rockford's going to the power play. Rockford had just one power play last night. They went 0 for 1. Time of the infraction, 3:14. It's going to be a hooking call. And it looks like the penalty's going on Hicketts. Hicketts in the box. Rockford's power play 28 in the American Hockey League coming into tonight's action. 12.8%. 14 power play goals for Rockford. Penalty kill for the Griffins, 13th at 83.5. Hogs win the draw. On top, here's Yurko. Left side wing. He'll throw on the break, circle the back on top. Dahlstrom looking near side Camp. Right circle for Rockford. His shot is turned away. And from by McCollum. And behind the goal line, Carroll. Bumped off, now it's played up the far side and back to center ice by the Griffins. Dahlstrom for Rockford. Found Yurko, back to Dahlstrom. Yurko scored against his former team in his return to Grand Rapids last night. Camp over the line, crossed it into the slot. Acapelli is stripped of the puck by Ford. Here's Matthew Ford to center ice over the Rockford line. Fires it wide of Berube. Puck caroms up the near side. It's batted back into the corner. Dahlstrom is there for Rockford. He'll restart it, 1:15 remaining on Rockford's power play. Puck, though, is sent the length of the ice, and an icing is going to be called on Rockford. So 1:10 remaining on the advantage for the Ice Hogs. Face off to Berube's right-hand side. That one's controlled by the Ice Hogs. Here's Dahlstrom, left side wing, trying to hit Highmore. Deflects over the line. McElrath will play it in behind the Grand Rapids cage for Russo. Up the near side and through center ice behind Corey Elkins and back into the Ice Hog zone. Polka will chase it down there for Rockford and behind the Ice Hogs cage. Polka weaves to center ice. At the line left side, here's Highmore left circle. Throws on the brakes, looking for a lane, sets it up on top of Lewis. Right side, Radish. Radish down the right side, banked it in behind the cage. Highmore swats at it, but it's picked up by Russo. Robbie Russo tied up, though, by Luke Johnson. Puck slides free. Near side, Campbell couldn't clear. That was blocked out. Right back to Russo, though. Rings it around the glass, held in at the point by Polka. Down the wing, over the stick of Highmore. Picked up Russo again. Hammers it around the glass, and that ends up in the seats. So we'll drop it back in the Grand Rapids zone. 15 on the power play. Together with Derek King for today's broadcast, that is. And talked a little power play. You know, he mentioned that zone entry hasn't been the biggest issue for Rockford. It's getting it set up and getting some good looks. And zone entry, a lot of the time, that's half the battle. Face-off, puck down low, attacked in behind the Grand Rapids goal. Lashoff is there to the line, and to center ice, it's skated by Campbell. Over the Rockford line and in. Power play will expire here for the Ice Hogs. They'll drop to 0 for 1. And behind the goal, and Radish dropped it off. Polka up the near side. Anthony Lewis, full head, equal strength. Lewis will cross it over. Laurent Dauphin into the neutral ice. Dauphin over the line, hit Knott. Knocked off his stick, near side wing. Here's Dauphin right half wall. Looking to the middle, Peltier shot and a glove save by McCollum. Nice opportunity there by William Peltier. 5:32 into the first. No score, the Ice Hogs and the Griffins. On top tomorrow, Grand Rapids 3-3. They got to go to Des Moines. We got the dreaded Des Moines bus trip from Rockford after the game tonight. Face-off controlled by the Griffs. Sariarvi up the right side to center ice off the stick of Ben Street back into the Ice Hog zone. Near side, Norrell spun off the puck, and it's picked up by Tangradi and behind the Rockford goal. Laredo and Tangradi. Actually got Street and Tangradi trying to dig it out. Near side, Street played the body, but it's played back into the neutral zone. Puck slides back to Sariarvi back in the Griffin side. Off the right side wing. Tangradi knocked it for Street, but it's blocked away by Svedberg. Sakura trying to spin it over the line. That's blocked away. Here's Street over the Rockford line left side. Into the slot. Street trying to make a move around Robin Norrell, but he's negated there, and it's cleared by Sakura to center. Matheson off the end of his stick. Hickett's there to pick it up. Got it back. Joe Hickett's to the right side wing. Sakura stood him up, but he dumped it in behind the Rockford goal. Berube out to play. Found Dahlstrom left side wing. Acapelli stepped to the line, wrapped it over and in. Right side, Robin Press jumped into the play. Now it's blocked back to Acapelli on top. Cross ice feed, Dahlstrom down the left side wing. Dahlstrom off angle shot, tipped in for a goal! It hit the skate of Martinson, I believe. I believe that hit Andres Martinson's skate and went in. We'll see who will get the goal, but a centering feed. And Rockford has the 1-0 lead. 6:41 into period number 1. Dahlstrom crossed that pass over right in front and out the skate of Martinson and in. 1-0 Rockford. That's the play by Dahlstrom. Martinson goals now in 3 straight game or back-to-back games for Rockford, 3 out of the last 4. Overall, goal number 4 on there. They're gonna review this. But I saw nothing in the initial play that should overturn this. They'll review this goal. Right now, though, it appears to be 1-0 Rockford. And we've been talking a lot about the activation by the Ice Hogs defense. Both defensemen in that sequence, Robin Press and Carl Dahlstrom, activated. Press was pinched off along the near side wing. I think he felt he was hacked at when he had that puck. It went back on top, crossed over for Dahlstrom. And then Dahlstrom carried that puck down the left side wing. And boy, when your defensemen are jumping into the play, it just opens up a bunch of different opportunity. But of course, you got to make sure that your forwards are covering. For your defensemen that are jumping, otherwise back the other way it could go and get those odd man opportunities against risk reward. So they're reviewing the potential goal from Andres Martinson to see if there was a kicking motion by Martinson. Griffins last night, they outshot the Ice Hogs 34-27, and Rockford still leads the American Hockey League. Goal is good in shots per game, but the Hogs, they've been outshot 2 of their last 3. In the game against Texas last week, 6-2 win. Shots were evened up at 31 apiece. So shots obviously not the indicator of how the game goes, but Rockford likes to get those shot opportunities over the line. Here comes the Griffins right off the draw. The big flapper from the left side. Circle fired by Elkins was wide. Acapelli will get the secondary assist on that marker. McArath in behind the cage. Johnson fell down but blocked the wraparound pass. Played it point word for Press. Chopped in behind the goal. It's cut off though by McArath. Played to the near side. Griffins trying to clear. Johnson there. Played it down the wing. McArath again picked it out. He'll cross it over for Dan Renuff. To center ice, we're up far side. We'll feed it there for Turgeon. Dominic Turgeon into the Rockford end. Robin Press, far side for Dahlstrom. Here's Highmore. Rink wide pass at Johnson, right side wing. Looking in front for Caro, just out of his reach, as he was covered in front by Sariarvi. Here come the Griffins now back through center ice at the Rockford line near side. Shine. Dominic Shine, left side point, dropped it off down low, but now it's going to be offside. So Shine carried that puck into the neutral zone. And we'll take a minute timeout. Rockford strikes first here tonight, and they lead at 1-0 in the first period on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network.
I am standing here with Leroy. Leroy, we're going to do some Buffalo Wild Wings trivia. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. Your first question is, the New York Rangers were the first
Stands 1-0 Ice Sox back for the Goodman power play, Deep Energy power play.
1939,
Big trail here in
1956,
Rockford. Early in
1992,
the
or
first period,
2004.
this is Wilbet, Griffin's hockey.
Let's see if you're right. You are correct. Next question. How much does the Stanley Cup weigh? Is it 22 pounds, 12 pounds, 36 pounds, or 19 pounds? Let's see. Oh, 2 for 2. Last question. Which NHL team has the most Stanley Cup wins? Is it the Detroit Red Wings, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Boston Bruins, or the Montreal Canadiens? Oh, let's see here. 3 for 3, Leroy. Congratulations. You know your trivia, and you won yourself a Buffalo Wild Wings wing party. Good job, sir.
Hey, the Ice Sox and Chicago Wolves battle in another Illinois Lottery Cup matchup on Taco Tuesday at the BMO at 7 p.m. Try Tacos, beer, soft drinks, and companion tickets are all just $2. For tickets, visit icesox.com or call 815-968-5222.
Against the Cleveland Monsters. Make sure to get your tickets now.
1-0 Ice Sox. Andres Martinson, his 4th goal of the year.
At the BMO.
Has the Hawks on top, but now Rockford shorthanded for the first time here this evening. Power play for the Griffins, tied for 5th in the league at 19.8. Rockford's penalty kill, 78.228. They had a huge kill last night in the 3rd. Face-off is won by Rockford. Too many men on the ice for Rockford. Bench minor.
Rockford bench minor, too many men on the ice.
Yeah, late in the 3rd period, Rockford up 2-1. Hawks killed off that late Griffins power play. Graham Nutt had a shorthanded breakaway attempt, but moments after that power play expired, Rockford got some insurance. Now look out back the other way. Here comes Camp. He'll break in all alone. Camp over the line, front shot. McCollum at the save. Kicked it away. Rebound in behind the goal. It's kicked up the near side. Now down low, Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom will slow it down, played it back into the neutral zone. Now on the back end, feeds it down the right wing. Back in behind the cage where it's handled by Turgeon, dropped off there. Actually, that was Pumple who played it. Got it back near side. Matt Pumple, leading point producer for the Griffins. On the near wing, Hawks trying to get it back to center with Nutt. Hick gets held to zone. Now Pumple popped up the near side. Here's Dolphin, and he'll play it back into the Griffin zone. McCollum out to knock it down. Far side, Tangradi is there, getting some pressure from Nutt. Back-to-back games that the Ice Sox have had a shorthanded breakaway here on the Griffins. Hicketts will play it back in behind his own goal line for Vili Sariarvi. 9 minutes in, 1-0 Rockford, 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Puck to the Rockford line, right side wing, carried down the half wall by Ford. On top now, long shot, Sariarvi, that was wide of the Ice Sox. Actually, that was Russo with the shot. Now it's picked up and cleared all the way down by Polka. McCollum up the right side for Robbie Russo. He'll crank it over the Rockford line and in. Puck up the near side wing. It's held. Sariarvi to the slot. Ford. That one's turned away in front by Berube. Puck loose on the far side and behind the Rockford goal. It's picked up and wheeled on top by Holmstrom. Russo. Right side wing. Pumple now. Looking for a lane. Quick shot. And Berube made the save on Svechnikov's attempt from the right side. 3 seconds remaining on the power play. Hawks could use a face-off win and a clear-out, and that'll kill it off. 1-0 Rockford. 7 shots aside here. 9:36 in to period number 1. Up the draw, tied up in the circle. Shine will play it on top. Now it's poked down the right side wing. McElrath in behind the Rockford goal. Lewis out of the box after serving that penalty. Puck though on the near side, center to the deep slot. Quick shot is fired wide by McElrath. On the left side wing, Shine played it in behind the Rockford goal. It's handled there by Elkins. Corey Elkins looking for a centering feed. Good job by Radish. Stepped in, took the puck away. Feeds it up to Tanner Carroll. Here's Lewis into the neutral zone. Left side wing, Anthony Lewis will punch it back into the Grand Rapids side of the rink. Punched up the near side, Byron up. Hawks trying to cut it off, but the center Borkowski, right side wing, over the Ice Sox line and in. It's sent by Shine. Here's Dahlstrom. Played up the wing for Highmore. Highmore crossed it dangerously through the slot, tipped away by Svedberg. And here comes Johnson. Luke Johnson over the line down the right side. He'll throw on the brakes there, looking for a trailer. Played it on the half wall. Now looking down low for Svedberg. Centering pass in front, hopped over the stick of Caro. And the puck will roll back to the neutral zone. Dahlstrom restarts it from there. 9:20 left in period number 1, 1-0 Rockford. Dahlstrom. Into the behind the ice goes Svedberg for Highmore. Crossed it. Johnson banked it up the near boards looking for Camp just out of his reach. And back with it is Matthew Ford. Ford turned it over though. Here's Johnson. Johnson left circle. Centering pass intended for Lewis was blocked right back to Johnson. Now here's Camp with it. Camp on the left side. Pointward on top. Now near side. Polka turns, fires, and a glove save by McCollum. He'll hang on. We'll take another timeout. 1-0 Rockford. I believe we'll take that timeout. Maybe we won't take the timeout. Yeah, well, we will. We'll take the timeout. 1-0 Rockford here on the Ice Hawks Broadcasting Network.
It's time for the Anything's Possible Ball Toss, brought to you by the Illinois Lottery. If you catch one of the balls tossed in the crowd, you're a lucky winner. You can redeem your Anything's Possible ball at the fan zone for a free instant ticket. Attention season ticket holders. Every game this year, one lucky season ticket holder wins a special prize from Nothing But Games. Tonight's lucky season ticket holder is Alonzo Schumann. Congratulations, Alonzo. Please head to the Nothing But Games stand behind section 110 to pick up your prize. Season ticket holder of the game is brought to you by Nothing But
The first
Games.
1,000 adults 21 and older to Friday, December 22nd game will receive an Ice Hawks cooler backpack when Rockford takes on the Chicago Wolves. Game time is 7 p.m. And the Illinois Lottery Cup contest is brought to you by Bud Light. For tickets, call 815-968-5222 or visit icehogs.com. We'll drop it to the left-hand side of Tom McCollum. 1-0 Rockford, 8:51 left in period 1. Quick shot off the try. Yurko missed it wide. Puck cammed up the far side wing, gathered in by Pumple, cross to the near side. To center ice, it's sent there by Hicketts. Rockford trying to dump it right back over the line, but here's Tangrady. Tangrady shovels it at the Rockford line, knocked down by Naraba, gave it up, straight in the slot, his shot off the left pad. Berube. Good one-on-one opportunity, then straight in the neutral zone. Jumped up and grabbed the puck, set it down, played it to Tangrady. Tangrady dances over the Rockford line, deals it near side. Pumple back in front for Tangrady off his skate and wide. On the near side, it's tied up. Pumple turned it over though. Here's Camp. Hit Yurko. Yurko over the line, gains a left side wing to Camp. His shot, waffle boarded away by McCollum. Camp to the left side point. Dahlstrom down the left wing. He'll turn and fire. That was blocked down. Camp got it back, looking behind the cage. Near side, Acapelli with it now. Acapelli on the backhand for Yurko. Tomas Yurko circles along the right side wing. Into the right corner, dropped it for Acapelli. Acapelli's shot, missed it wide. Dahlstrom left side point, crossed to right side for Robin Press. Press to the middle. Here's Yurko on the back end. That was denied in front, looking back door for Acapelli. And back through center ice, it's sent by Laredo. Back into the Ice Hogs end. Berube waits for it. J.F. Berube plays it up the far side. Sakura, 7.5 left in the opening frame. 1-0 Rockford. Chop back to the Ice Hog zone. Dahlstrom is there. Up the right side board, sent in the Grand Rapids side of the rink. No icing. Instead, Renouf could have touched that puck. McElrath with it though. Up the right side wing to center ice. Svechnikov over the Rockford line. On the right side window, dropped it off. Quick shot was fired just wide by Holmstrom. Made a nice move coming down the right side. Tied up Martinson. Andres Martinson, our goal scorer here in period number 1. Now knocked down at the line. Holmstrom is there. Hogs trying to clear. Holmstrom got it back and wrapped it in. Svechnikov in behind the Rockford goal. Trying to work it around Ranish. Svechnikov with now Svedberg poking at that puck. Played to the left side. Acapelli is there. He'll toss the puck back into the Grand Rapids side. Puck skipped on. Got a little backspin on it. Rockford changes all 5. Cross to the near side. Sorry, Arby for the Griffins. Into the neutral zone up the right side wing. Here's Borkowski. Crossed it to the middle. Knocked down by Graham Knott. He'll kick it to center. Right side wing. Dauphin. Dauphin trying to cross it over. Hit Peltier on the left side. Threw on the brakes. Peltier cycled down for Polka. And behind the goal line, it's picked up by Knott. Looking near side, Dauphin. Dauphin now trying to wrap it in on the backhand. Lost the handle on it, got it back near his side from Peltier on top. Here's Norrell dancing on the line, dumped it down behind the cage. McCollum then interferes with Peltier. Puck rolls to the wing. Peltier got it back from Dauphin. Peltier tried to work it behind the Griffins' cage, got knocked off the puck, tried to center it in front from his belly, but it's cleared by Grand Rapids. Back into the Ice Hog zone, and icing is going to be called on GR, and we'll bring it back into Rockford territory. 5:52 left in period number 1. 1-0 Rockford. Face off to the left-hand side of McCollum. Johnson in the circle, tied up. RV up the near side boards, off the stick though. Ben Streethogs will hold. It's played on top and off the stick of Dahlstrom. Ends up in the neutral zone. Carroll. Now it's Robin Press. That one off the skate. Look out of Highmore and goes up into the seats. We'll take our third and final time out of the period. 1-0 Rockford.
Okay,
5:36 left in the first right here on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network.
Montesquieu and Rockabago Hall. Come on, let's dance.
Hey, start your Christmas break with the Ice Hogs on Saturday, December 23rd when the Hogs face off against Grand Rapids at 6 p.m. The first 1,500 fans of the game will pick up an Ice Hogs bomber hat courtesy of Pepsi, and tickets are available at icehogs.com or by calling 815-968-5222. 1-0 Rockford. Power play aside. It's team 0 for 1. Martinson the only goal in this one thus far. Shots 9-8 in favor of the Ice Hogs. Puck in the neutral zone, getting dumped. There was Dahlstrom, no call. Now here's a 2-on-1 in the slot, quick shot, and Berube made the save. Shots 9-8 in favor of the Ice Hogs. Puck in the neutral zone, getting dumped. There was Dahlstrom, no call. Now here's a 2-on-1 in the slot, quick shot, and Berube made the save on Campbell. Boy, Dahlstrom got blatantly tripped just inside the Rockford line, setting up that 2-on-1, and no call. Unfortunately, Campbell didn't get a very good shot off. Berube did make the good transition left to right, and I'm confident he would have made that save anyways. Face off to the right side of Berube. Hogs control. Here's Svedberg up the left side boards. Highmore trying to redirect it to center. It got there on the near side. Here's Radish over the Grand Rapids line. Picked off Russo though. Russo in behind the Grand Rapids cage, near side for Hicketts. Bounce back to center. Highmore trying to play it up the near side for Johnson. Here's Luke Johnson. Leads it over the line. Svedberg lumbers down the left wing. His shot is snagged by McCollum. Someone drop it deep in the Grand Rapids zone. D jumping in again. That time it was Svedberg recognizing the open lane and opportunity. And it creates an offensive zone draw for the Ice Hogs. Face off to the right-hand side of McCollum. Off the draw, it's knocked down by the Griffins. Played back up the near side wing. Radish in the neutral zone. Turns it right back into the Griffin zone. McElrath waits for it far side. That's deflected down by Camp. Along the far wing, Lewis. He'll bank it into the corner. McElrath feeds it back up the wing on top. Held by Svedberg, didn't get much on the hold, but now Lewis deflects it to Camp. David Camp for Rockford, spun off the puck on the far side wing though, and it ends up in the neutral zone. Pumple. Now it's played street back into the Grand Rapids side from McElrath. Up the right boards and all the way down. Berube will set it down behind the Rockford goal. Puck played to the near side wing. Here comes Sakura, crossed over, trying to hit Lewis. It deflects back into the Grand Rapids side. McCollum played it up the near wing. Grand Rapids has too many guys on the ice right now. They got mixed up on a line change, but neither player touched the puck, so we play on. On the right side wing, Sarjärvi to center. On the right side, tip to the Rockford line. Laredo knocked away from him, but not out of the zone. Laredo got it back left side into the slot, picked up by Matheson Acapelli. Acapelli to center, got it back from Sakura. He'll punch it in left corner. Here's Martinson. Overskates it, puck slides in on McCollum, and then Sakura pulls right over Axel Holmstrom. Holmstrom went right into his own goaltender. Now we have some pushing and shoving. Sakura went hard to the net. And Holmstrom went flying right over McCollum. I don't think we'll have any penalties called, though. Face-off coming in the Grand Rapids side. 3:40 to play. And period number 1, 1-0 Rockford. Dauphin will take the draw for the Ice Hogs. Tied up, though, with Elkins, who won it out. Played up the near side wing. Burkowski to center ice. On the left side half wall. Into the slot. That one's knocked down. Here's Dauphin. Dauphin trying to stretch near side. Found Peltier. Peltier over the line, looking for a centering feed. Right side corner. He'll wheel it back near wing. Now dropped it off down low. Played to Robin Press, left side. Here's Dahlstrom for Press. Shot in front in traffic. That's blood. Rebound. Oh, big save by McCollum. Denying Peltier with another grade A opportunity. That's been 3 in this period for him. Here's Hickett's over the line. Hickett's on the left side. Deals it in behind the cage. In behind the goal line now. Dominic Shine dropped it off there. Knocked away, though, by Knott. Played on top over the stick of McElrath, the center. McElrath got it down. Sent it in on Berube. Berube will leave a line for Press. 2:47 to play in the first. That's 1-0 in favor of Rockford. Press right side to Luke Johnson. Looking for a glass board pass near side, but found the Griffins bench. So will drop it in the neutral zone. 2:40 to play here in the opening frame. Hogs by a goal. William Peltier had a breakaway earlier in the period. Tried to make a move with the puck and kind of fumbled it into the corner. And then has had 2 other really good opportunities since. Both teams have had some really solid grade A chances here in period number 1. And the lone goal scored was off the skate of Andres Martinson. Another puck into the bench, this time in the Rockford side. And I believe we'll drop in the Ice Hog zone as Randish tried to clear it out. Face off to the right-hand side of McCollum. Carroll won the draw near side wing. Tied up Svedberg and Randish. Played to the line, but it's held on top by Renouf. Renouf to the right side on the back end on the right wing. He'll drop it off there. Left it for Turgeon. Hogs looking to get it back Highmore up the left side. Here's Johnson. Johnson's going to lead a 3-on-2 over the line. Johnson left side wing. Turns, fires, rebound. Picked up by Carroll. Centering pass is blocked away, though, in the slot by Campbell. So a nice 3-on-2 for Rockford. Got a solid look. But McCollum made the save. Back the other way. Here's Turgeon at center ice. Stripped of the puck by Anthony Lewis. Lewis trying to work it to the line for Rockford. Lewis down the left side. Lewis crossed it to the slot over the stick of Yurko, but on top, Polka, his drive, he blew it wide. On top, it's Norrell in the neutral zone. Restarts it there with Yurko. Tomas Yurko hacked over the line. McCollum out to play. Banked it up the near side. Camp knocked it down for Rockford, trying to feed it to Lewis, but that's picked off by Russo. Here's Street over the line. Tangradi left circle. That shot knocked down and covered up by Berube. No rebound there. Berube had to get that left pad down.
And the only prescription.
And there was a trailer coming down for the Griffins on the right side. Street and Pumple following that shot, but Berube knocked it down and covered. Face-off is controlled by Rockford. Norrell dropped it off, lost it though. It's picked up. Pumple to the near side street, covered well along the near side boards. Yurko trying to clear the puck out. Blocked down by Pumple, right to Kampf though. Hogs 3-on-3. Kampf at the line, dropped it off there for Yurko. Yurko skates it to the left point, feeds it down the wing. Lewis comes back for a change. Down low, Lashoff feeds it up the half wall. Hogs knock it away. It's picked up by Dahlstrom from Yurko. Dahlstrom checked off the play though, and street to center ice. Back to the Rockford line left side. Now Grady on the left circle. Throwing the brakes, backdoor pass knocked down. And now it's knocked into Berube, and he'll make the save. Boy, Berube went down awkwardly. Kept that glove up, and that puck found his glove. I don't think it was even a shot attempt. I think it was off the pass that he made that glove save. Backhanded attempt by Grady. No, it was a backdoor shot attempt. That was a nice save by Berube. Looking at that replay. Griffins control the draw. McElrath on the right side. There's a shot in front. That was blocked away up the skate of Svechnikov. Sakura trying to strip it away, but it's handled by Ford. Played it into the neutral zone, though, so McElrath will have to restart it at his own blue line. Up the left side, Sakura knocked it away. Down the left wing, over the stick of Martinson. Getting it back for the Griffins is Renouf. Banked off the near boards all the way back into the ice hog zone. And that'll be an icing on Grand Rapids. 27.7 seconds left in the period. 1-0 in favor of Rockford. Face-off coming to the left side of McCollum. Johnson to center with Highmore and Carroll. Now getting kicked out for the Griffins is Holmstrom. Now they call him back in. So Johnson and Holmstrom are getting in the circle. Holmstrom swiped it near side. McElrath, Renouf up the near side wing. Holmstrom to center. Blocked down along the near side boards by Luke Johnson, that batted into the Ice Hogs bench by Billy Polka. 17.7 seconds left in period one. It's 1-0 in favor of the Ice Hogs. 12-11 shots favoring Grand Rapids. Carroll will take this draw for Rockford against Holmstrom. Tied up in the circle, dug out by Luke Johnson. Norrell fan on the clear pass. And now we have an offsides called on the Griffins. Svechnikov never touched up off that draw. So we'll drop it, same face-off dot, outside the Rockford blue line in front of the Ice Hogs bench. 12 seconds even to play here, and period number one. Carroll kicked out of the circle. Off the draw, Johnson dump trying to kick that puck free. He will. It's picked up Highmore near side. Board pass over the Griffins line, shouldered off by Lashoff. Picked up by Russo. Up the far wing to center ice, and that'll do it for period number one. And the Ice Hogs will skate a 1-0 advantage in to the Dental Dimensions first intermission report. So a pretty good first period there. Shots did favor Puck on the near side, Acapelli banks it down the left side wing. Picked up though by Sariarvi. Cross ice feed to the Rockford end. Svechnikov on the backhand. Nice job there by Dahlstrom, rode him off the puck. Puck support by Press, left in the corner, nobody there. Holmstrom try to play it on the wing for Laredo. Hogs are able to clear. Now to the near side. Sariarvi to the left side. Lashoff played it to the center stripe. Martinson there to pick it off for Rockford. Fed it back to Robin Press. For Press, his third game with the Hogs this year. Spent a lot of time down in Indies. Bounced back and forth a little bit. Sariarvi trying to drop it behind the goal. Disrupted by Graham Knott. Knott on the near side. Played it up the half wall. Norrell, long shot. That was blocked down. On the near side, Peltier tried to put it through traffic, but it was deflected wide. Now it's recovered by Dauphin. Dauphin in the deep slot to the left circle. Still with it. Went all the way around the Griffin zone trying to tuck it in. That one was knocked down and covered up by McCollum. So Dauphin there circled the entire Griffin zone. Maybe looking to pass it off, but then elected to try to tuck it in. McCollum got over to make the save. We'll drop it to McCollum's left-hand side. 1-0 Rockford. Carroll will center, but it's controlled by the Griffins. Played around to the near side wing. McElrath up the near half wall. Carroll read the pass, knocked it down. Punched it away from Shine, but the Griffins get it back to the neutral zone. Highmore is there. They'll pass it down the right wing for Johnson. Threw on the brakes on the right half wall. Pointward on top. Long shot. Polka is kicked away up the right pad of McCollum. On the near side, Norrell. Norrell down into the corner, checked off. Caro in on puck support, gave it back to Robin Norrell. Up the left side wing, played it behind the cage. Johnson with it now. Luke Johnson turns it in front. That was kicked away by McCollum again. Here's Carroll. Pointward Norrell left side, but the puck hopped over a stick back into the ice hog zone. Carroll in a foot race with Shine. Shine will pick it up behind the Rockford goal. Then he's checked off and a penalty coming up on Norrell. Boy, they're going to call Norrell for a trip there. 3:52 into period 2, and the Griffins, their second power play. Didn't like the call either. But it goes back to the puck just hopping over. The pass wasn't flat. Hopped over the stick of Norrell. Play went back the other way, setting up that rush for the Griffins, or the opportunity for Shine. It wasn't much of a rush. It was more of a foot race to catch that loose puck. Face off to the right-hand side of McCollum. Or excuse me, Berube. Won by the Griffins. On top, though, Tangradi played it into the neutral zone. Hicketts gave it right back to him. There, Tangradi back to Joe Hicketts inside the Griffins side. Joe Hicketts, 5 points in 23 games. He'll restart it from behind the Griffins goal. Laredo back for Hicketts at center ice. Laredo left side. Over the Rockford line, but now a penalty coming up here on the Griffins. It's going to be an interference call as Sakura was taken out in that transition. And Ben Street to the penalty box. So the Griffins 0 for 2 on the power play. This new type of zone entry, no, that wasn't really dropping the puck back to hit the trailer, but kind of a similar set here for the Griffins. But we've seen that interference penalty on the power play a good handful of times this season. Players crossing paths and collisions happen. So 4-on-4 hockey for the first time here. 1-0. Rockford on top of the Griffins. 4:16. Into period number 2. GR wins the draw. Hicketts up the near side. Now Russo tied up along the near side boards. Yurko trying to dig it out along with Camp. Pinching down Svedberg. Down to Camp. Camp on the left side. Camp tied up with Russo. Camp trying to work it free to Yurko. He'll ring it around. Right side point waiting for it. There's Radish. Radish left side. Camp. David Camp down the left boards for Yurko. Yurko for Rockford. That one punched up the near side. That ends up in the seats, and we'll drop it deep in the Grand Rapids zone. 1:04 left on the Norrell penalty. Then Rockford will have a brief 24-second power play. Peltier will take the face-off. Turgeon in for the Griffins. Rockford won it. Here's press. Left side, Dahlstrom. Cross the right side, Lewis. Anthony Lewis trying to feed it down low for Peltier. That was blocked down, but on top, here's press, right circle. Fan on the shot. The puck was tipped away from him at the last second. Up the left side boards. Here comes the Griffins over the line. Laredo found the trailer. Deep slot. Sarjarvi's shot. That was blocked down. Now Rockford's going to push it 2-on-1. Lewis. Left side has Peltier. Griffins will get back. Lewis. Left circle. Toe pull shot. Put it over the top. Oh, what a dive by McCollum. Wow. Peltier went flying into him. McCollum went down like he was tackled off the top turnbuckle. Hopefully McCollum is all right. He got hit by Peltier, but boy, he went flying there when he was hit by Peltier. Peltier is going to be called for a goalie interference. Time of the penalty is 5:20, and we're going to have 4-on-3 hockey. Goalie interference is the call. Now, I will say Peltier does have to hold up a little bit and recognize where he's at, but boy, McCollum, he went flying when he was struck by Peltier there. So this is one of those odd situations where the Griffins are back on the power play from the original Norrell minor. And then we'll be back to 4-on-4, and then Grand Rapids will go back on another power play when the penalty to Street expires. So a 4-on-3 power play on the right side, Laredo. Right side corner in behind the cage. Centering pass in front, trying to hit Tancredi. That never reached him. Now bounced around. Look, another backdoor pass in the skates of Tancredi. It's tied up, popped into the air. Svedberg chopped at it. Dauphin trying to clear it up the near side. He'll send it right up the middle and all the way down. Here comes Grand Rapids. Power play will expire. Polk up the right side. He'll hit Dauphin. 4-on-4 once again. Dauphin looking in front for Yerkel. A dig shot and a goal! Yerkel makes it 2-0 on the 4-on-4. A great setup by Dauphin, and Yerkel made a move around McCollum. And at 6:01 of period 2, Rockford extends their lead. For Yerkel is 9th on the year. Big goal there for the Hawks. So 4-on-4 continues for 7 more seconds, and Grand Rapids back to the power play. Puck will skip down inside the Griffins line. Here's Russo. Now touched around by Hicketts. Far side wing taken away by Kampf. David Kampf will loop inside the Rockford line. Power play ensues for the Griffins. I believe they're still officially 0 for 2 on the advantage. Far side wing, here's Russo. Off the right side, here's Hicketts back to the Rockford end. Carroll trying to cut it off, but it's played back around over the stick of Ford. Russo right side wing on the half wall. Punched it back to the point for Hicketts. Back down for Russo. Cross ice speed left circle. Quick shot, missed just wide. Oh, quick fire there from Svechnikov. Rebound clear to the neutral zone. Now here comes the Griffins to the line. On top, Russo's shot, that one missed wide. Svechnikov picked it up, back over to Russo. Russo down the right side, right circle. Russo down behind the goal line, into the slot, quick shot, fired there by Ford, was wide. Carroll races over and he'll hack it down the right side wing. Here's Peltier out of the box. Power play expires and the Griffins are 0 for 3. Back to the neutral side, it's picked up there by Elkins. Over the Rockford line, Elkins looking in front for Shine, knocked away by Berube. And Acapelli flipped it over the head of Johnson into the neutral zone. Sarjarvi back into the ice side of the rink, picked up there by Radish. Shine through center ice, right side wing. That's tossed into the Rockford.
He dumped it in. Berube out of his net will jam the puck to the corner and played by Acapelli. Rolled at the center, broken up by the Griffins, and played now by McElrath on the near side for Shine. He can't hold on to it. Martinson will play for Rockford. And head down behind his own net. Drop the puck off to Robin Press, whose pass is an errant one. And will result in an icing call against the Ice Hogs here.
Polka put him down for the second. Off the draw, won by the Griffins. The shot fired over the top of the cage. Into the neutral zone, getting it back there is Campbell, cross near side for Ford. Dropped off, turn shot, backhanded centering pass, knocked down Acapelli, and covered up by Berube. We'll take a minute timeout. 2-0 Rockford here on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this, see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? You see it clearer, all you to see, and what you believe. 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Making you cry, 'cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Oh, some people think human stays blame on no prophet or Messiah.
Boards over the stick of Camp. That'll saucer down to the Griffins, and no icing. Lewis trying to take it out with Camp. Puck slides free near side. It's recovered there by Colin Campbell to center ice. Back down Lewis for Yurko. Yurko right side wing. Banked it down the right boards. Yurko trying to chase, but it's recovered by McElrath. Turned back into the neutral zone. Here's Polka. That one's blocked out. Now back over the line, the Griffins. Quick shot and a glove save by Berube on Campbell. 19 shots now for the Griffins. (9:18) in the second period. Hogs won in the first, one here in the second. Martinson and Yurko. They both tallied last night in Grand Rapids as well. Dauphin in the circle for the Hogs, but it's won by Tangrady. Long shot on top, fired wide by Hickens, picked up Radish. Pushed around, Peltier chopped at it, couldn't clear, blocked right back to him. Peltier tied up far side corner. Peltier shoved there by Tangrady, no call. Came right up by around the face. Back to center ice, Dauphin over the Griffins line. Fumbled the puck away, it's picked up there by Hickets. Knocked down back to the neutral ice. Hickets, he's taken out by Dauphin. Now he's trapped in the skates of Laurent Dauphin. Svedberg up the left side, did not left circle. Into the slot, quick shot, Radish and a goal! He He sniped it over the shoulder of McCollum, and it's 3-0 Rockford. Time of the goal, 9:58. For Darren Radish, he'll bury goal number 3 on the year. So great job picking up that trailer. The defenseman Radish. So the Hawks up by 3 now. Here's Dahlstrom near side. Dances through the neutral zone over the Griffins line. Down the right side wing, gave it up. Johnson shot. That's waffle boarded away by McCollum. Puck caroms into the neutral zone where Robin Press will ramp it back in. Puck now up the near side. The Griffins, Arby reversed it. Now it's knocked through the slot. Arby to center. Here comes Grand Rapids with numbers over the line. On the left side, centering pass deflects over the top of the cage. Near side wing, Hawks trying to clear with Highmore, but it's held in. Svechnikov, he's stripped of the puck by Carroll though. Tanner Carroll down the left side, Highmore. Highmore over the Griffins line, shot kicked away by McCollum. And behind the cage, here's Highmore taking away Svechnikov. Now off angle shot, Carroll turned away. Power play coming up for Rockford here. Norrell in the neutral zone, he'll restart it. Berube to the bench. Extra attacker out for the Ice Hogs. Norrell to Polkin, now Acapelli. Acapelli. Now we have another whistle. Not sure what why the play was blowing dead. But we'll take a timeout. Cross-checking now. Rockford to the power play, 3-0. Rockford leading on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network. The Ice Hogs and Chicago Wolves battle in another Illinois Lottery Cup matchup on Taco Tuesday this Tuesday at the BMO. Game time 7 p.m. Tacos, beers, soft drinks, and companion tickets are all just $2. For tickets, visit icehogs.com or call 815-968-5222. Three 0 Rockford to the Hogs with the power play. Matt Lashoff to the penalty box for a cross check at 11:04. We've passed the midway point in this hockey game. One in the first, 2 in the second for Rockford. Martins and Yurko and Radish. Hogs power play tonight, 0 for 1. Carroll will center. Kampf, Acapelli, Yurko, and Dahlstrom. Puck banded around. Now it's picked up by the Griffins on the far side. Renouf will fire it back into the Ice Hog zone. Set down. McGowan almost turned over by Dahlstrom. Getting some pressure from Turgeon. Here's Kampf. Through the neutral zone, banked it over the Griffins line. Now it's turned back to center ice off the stick there of Campbell. Hacked it away from Dahlstrom. Then Berube played it on top. Then Berube is injured. Berube got taken out. No call on that one. Stick there of Campbell. Hacked it away from Dahlstrom. Then Berube played it on top. Then Berube is injured. Berube got taken out. No call on that one. Oh boy, hopefully JF's all right. Berube got taken out by Campbell. And he's holding his left leg in some pain. He came out to play that puck and got tangled up with Colin Campbell, I believe that was. And hopefully JF is all right. He's up on his knees. Jeff Glass getting ready, warming up just in case JF's going to be helped off the ice. So Jeff Glass will come in. As he hobbles back to the dressing room. So both goaltenders involved in a collision here. Glass enters for Rockford. 13th appearance. He's 8-2-1, 2-8-3, and a 9.07 on the save percentage side. So boy, hopefully JF is all right. But the luxury the Ice Hogs have when both goaltenders are here healthy and active is they got two number ones. Off the draw, tied up near circle. Here's Carroll, left side for Yurko. Power play reads a minute 25. Yurko dumped it in, busted the stick in half. He remains out to the near side. Here's Dahlstrom. Now along the near side boards. Played it down the wing. That one's picked off and cleared by McElrath. Glass will set it down. Played it for Carl Dahlstrom. Starts it behind the Ice Hogs goal. Dahlstrom weaves through the neutral zone, gains the Griffins line left side, punched it over and in. Highmore lets it slide to the line, but nobody covering on the far point. Acapelli will chase it down to the neutral zone. Here's Polka looking up ice for Yurko. Had to go back and get it. Yurko over the line, trying to feed it down for Highmore. Into the right corner, fan on the wraparound pass up the near side. Johnson pinched it off on the wing. Luke Johnson for Rockford, crossed the right side to Polka. 35 on the power play. Here's Yurko. Yurko down the right side wing. Highmore back to the right point. Polka near side Johnson. Left circle. His shot in traffic. That one hit Yurko in front. Hogs trying to dig the puck out in the slot to the near side. Yurko. 20 remaining on the power play. Down low. Johnson with it. Johnson looking near side. Has Yurko right left circle. Tomas Yurko. Looking cross ice. Still with it though. Left side point. Lewis. Lewis back to Yurko. Bottom of the left circle. On top for Lewis. Power play will expire. Here's Lewis now. Lewis down low on Yurko. Backdoor pass. Quick shot. Put over the top by Highmore. Hogs are 0 for 2 on the power play. Then Johnson put it back over the top of the goal. Lewis on the right side. For the Griffins right now, looks like they're out of gas. Lewis on top right point. Crossed it near corner. Ranish for Rockford. Banked it down low. Highmore. Highmore pulled it in front, shot, that one knocked down. And from before it could sneak through, now it's played pointward. Highmore will hold it in again. Played in behind the goal line. It's cut off by Hicketts. Now we have a penalty coming up here on the Griffins again. It's going to be a tripping call. So the Hogs right back to the power play. That penalty going on Campbell. .13:36 the time of the trip. Face off to the left-hand side of McCollum. Face off, Hogs control. Here's Polka left side. Last power play took the Hogs a bit to get it set up, but they had some chances. Puck down low is picked up by Grand Rapids, played on top, held by Polka, turns, fires, and a right pad save by McCollum. Johnson for Rockford on top to Polka again. Right side, loose shot, and that one's off the glove of McCollum, or he snagged that one. He'll hang on. So we'll drop it back on the Griffin side. 6:01 left in the second. 3-0 Ice Hogs. 1:37 remaining on the power play. Hogs won it cleanly, but we'll do it again as they're going to toss out Street. So Johnson and Holmstrom. Swipe to the wing, Highmore. Puck protected with the body, gave it to Lewis. Right point, Ranish, left side. Polka shot, that was deflected down and covered up by McCollum. Highmore took a little hack at McCollum. And was being chased by McElrath, who didn't like the little hack by the rookie forward. So we'll drive it to the right-hand side of McCollum. Camp will take the face-off for Rockford. 5:53 to play in period 2. $1.29 on the power play for Rockford. Face-off is controlled by the Griffins. Fired up the near boards by Russo and all the way down. Glass out to set it down. Jeff Glass played it near side. Here's Kempf. Found Dahlstrom up the near side boards. Picked off by McElrath inside the Griffins line. Cross back to the Rockford zone. Here's Johnson. Johnson right side to Caro. Tanner Caro shovels it over and into the right corner. Down low, McElrath. Puck protects with the body and flings it right up the middle, and the puck will skip into the ice zone. Set down by Jeff Glass. Still 45 on the power play. Dahlstrom. Near side wing. They'll drop it back to Anthony Lewis. Lewis right side for Johnson. Johnson over the line on top. Here's Radish, found Polka. Polka to the middle for Radish. Right side, here's Lewis. Lewis right circle, down low over the stick of Highmore. And that puck slides away and picked up by the Griffins. Back through center ice, here comes Turgeon. Griffs are off sides as Turgeon wraps it in. Glass will set it down. Radish for Lewis. Gains the Griffins line, then he got planted along the near side by Renouf. Hogs hold it in though, here's Radish. Down low for Johnson. Power play does expire. Hogs are 0 for 3. Johnson off angle shot, rebound into the slot. It's hacked at by Lewis. Still loose on top of the blue paint. And the Griffins are on with it. Back to center ice. Here's Campbell. Over the Rockford line. Stopped, dropped it off down low. Knocked away by Glass. Intended in front for Ben Street. On the far side, Peltier had the stick lifted, but Radish will follow. Flipped it into the neutral zone. 4 minutes even left in period 2. It's 3-0 in favor of the Ice Hogs. Left side, puck played down low. Now it's banked almost off the back of Glass. It might have caught Glass and deflected behind the goal. Tangradi works it to the near side. Tangradi worked it around Polka. Now back up the left side wing. On his back is Radish. Eric Tangradi pinned against the far boards by a Radish. Street in to help. Dauphin is there for Rockford, pinching down Hicketts. Hawks trying to dig that puck out. The Griffins trying to keep it alive, but here comes Peltier. He's going to push the Ice Hogs in transition. Peltier right circle looking, shot, and a body save by McCollum. Now not. He'll play it back into the corner. Pumple to center ice. Taken away by Svedberg though. He'll crank it over the Griffins line and in. That's set down by McCollum. To the near side, it's Russo. Back through the neutral zone. Holmstrom is there, right circle. That's blocked down by Svedberg. Svedberg, big chop on Holmstrom, no call. And checked him off. Here's Norrell. He'll clear it up ice to Matheson. Acapelli. Picked off in the neutral zone though by Laredo. Back over the Rockford line. Sakura forced it to center. Svechnikov played it into the skates of Martinson. Martinson looped it back to the Rockford line for Robin Norrell. Norrell right side over the line. Svechnikov knocked it down. Now Martinson draped on him. Picked up Acapelli. Acapelli trying to work it in front for Rockford. That's stripped away though by Lashoff. To the line, held by Press. Banked it back in behind the Grand Rapids goal on top of Acapelli. Here's Dahlstrom, long shot, missed it wide. Acapelli, right side wing, pointward press. His attempt is snagged by Tom McCollum, and we'll take our final timeout of period number 2. 3-0 Rockford on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network. Hey, start your Christmas break off with the Ice Hogs on Saturday, December 23rd, when the Hogs face off against Grand Rapids at 6 p.m. The first 1,500 fans of the game will pick up an Ice Hogs bomber hat, courtesy of our friends over at Pepsi. And tickets are available at icehogs.com or call by calling 815-968-5222. For those bomber hats, probably one of the most popular giveaways that the Ice Hogs have. Looking forward to that night. Face off to the left side of McCollum, 3-0 Ice Hogs, 2:15 to play in period number 2. Off the draw, Hogs win it. Yurko shot, and McCollum fought it off. Puck to the near side, is picked up by the Griffins, worked in behind the cage by Campbell. Into the Rockford zone, far side press. Reversed to behind the goal, knocked down, then the centering feed from behind the goal line. Turgeon is picked off by Press. He'll lead it to Lewis, left side Yurko. Yurko over the line. Hogs just stay on sides. Camp back to Yurko, crossed it up the far side boards. Dahlstrup banked it down the right side for Anthony Lewis. Lewis threw on the brakes, spun around, Yurko there. Point word, but the bullet pass over the stick of Dahlstrom and all the way back into the Ice Hog zone. Now a penalty coming up here on Rockford as Yurko barking with McElrath, and I believe it's going to be the Ice Hog shorthanded now. Yeah, Yurko to the penalty box for a rough. Well, if you want to let the Griffins back in the game, this is the way to do it, by taking some penalties. Now McElrath barking at the Ice Hogs bench. And again, not pointing fingers at Yurko by any means, but Hog just got to keep it calm and collect, because the Griffins have one of the top power plays in the league. Face off to the right-hand side of Jeff Glass. Griffins on the power play 0 for 3. 3-0 Rockford. They control the draw left side. Tangrady down low, Pumple up the near side. Tangrady coughed it up, and it's cleared by Highmore all the way back into the Griffin zone. Down low, it's played Hickett's far side for Street. Ben Street up ice into the neutral zone. Tangrady over the Rockford line, turns and fires, and Glass will kick it into the right corner. Tangrady played it up the near side wing. Now it's knocked down. Laredo. Matt Laredo checked off by Norrell. Puck free though to the line. Pumple crossed it over. Hickett's back to Pumple. Pumple near side, right side wing. Now centering pass in front. Glass knocked it down. Puck still loose near side. Laredo with the loose change. Right side wing on top. Hickett's back to Laredo. Matt Laredo right dot. Now to the right D for Hickett's. To Laredo. Laredo looking, that shot. Glass made the body save. Rebound picked up. Norrell played it up the near boards. And behind Hickett's and all the way down. 32 seconds left in the frame. A minute left on the power play. So if the Hogs can get to the intermission, the power play will carry over into period 3. Hickett's waiting as the Griffins change some personnel, as do the Ice Hogs. Up the left side wing. It's played Holmstrom over the Rockford line. Glass will knock it down. Leaves it to Svedberg. Svedberg slides it around for Dahlstrup. Svechnikov pinched it off. Now it's free to Graham Knott. Banked on the right side boards, and that'll end period number 2. But Dahlstrom and Svechnikov, a little back and forth after the second period buzzer sounded. But the Ice Hogs will carry a 3-0 advantage. McCollum will leave it live for Hickett's behind the Grand Rapids cage. Pass now Laredo. Turned it over. Svedberg is there. Vic will send it down the far boards off the linesman's skate into the Griffin zone. Hickett's now not. That's been pretty solid on the penalty kill here as of late for Rockford. Minute remaining on the power play for the Griffins. We approach the midway point here in the third. Here's Svedberg. Cross ice feed, Johnson. Johnson will just toss it down the right boards into the Griffin side. McCollum will set it down. Ben Street is there. He'll leave it behind the cage. Now it's Russo. Street to the bench for Holmstrom. Russo fires one in on glass, kicked it into the corner. Puck rattles behind the Rockford cage. Right side wing, McElrath is checked off. It's recovered though, Holmstrom on top. Russo in traffic, that one was deflected wide. Here's Norrell off the far glass, it caroms to center. Russo there to pick it up. Robbie Russo right up the middle. Cross to the near side, Svechnikov to the Rockford line. Cross it right side, big drive by Shine was wide. Rebound picked up Holmstrom left side wing. Holmstrom behind the Rockford goal. Looking for a centering feed, power play will expire. Hogs kill it off. Griffins hold it in. Here's Shine, another attempt that was wide. Svechnikov collides with Norrell. Now it's picked up and fired by Martinson all the way down, and that'll go for an icing on the Ice Hogs. Griffins are 0 for 5 on the power play. 9:30 to play here in the third. 6-1 in favor of Rockford. Camp will center for Rockford. Cheeseburger chant going on here at the BMO. One more, it's free Culver's cheeseburgers for everyone tomorrow. Puck is fired down low by McElrath behind the Rockford goal. Here's Polka. He'll feed it to Martinson. Up the left side wing, Norrell through center. Dauphin back for the Ice Hogs, far corner. Dauphin tied up. Far side boards, into the mix is Camp for the Ice Hogs. Elkins trying to poke it free, near side. It's played there by Renouf. Now it's crossed over Borkowski. McElrath into the Ice Hog zone. Reversed by Radish. Press looking for Yurko. Yurko, board battle far side. He'll win it there along with Campbell. But the Griffins will dump it right back in on glass. Fights it up the near side. Here's Radish. He'll feed Press. Robin Press to Yurko over the line. Yurko knocked it down left side, hacked it in behind the Grand Rapids cage. Lewis knocked away from him. Puck on the near side, tied up Camp, trying to take it away from Laredo. Getting it back to center, sorry Ivy. Now it's Black. Radish off his stick, over the line, offsides, Griffins. And we'll take a timeout. Minute break, 8:17 left in this one. It's 6-1 Rockford on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network. Johnson for Rockford trying to free that puck up for the Hogs. Now Caro stepped in. Here's Svedberg. Svedberg will toss it to center. That one's knocked down out of midair by Tangrady. Puck was played with the high stick, but we'll take our final timeout of tonight's contest. It's 6-1 Rockford on the Ice Hogs Broadcasting Network. It's Taco Tuesday at the BMO at 7 p.m. Tacos, beers, soft drinks, and companion tickets. Get them all for just $2 a piece. For tickets, visit icehogs.com and call 815-968-5222. 4:49 left in this one. 6-1 Rockford. Hogs led 3-0 entering the third. 3 goals in the first 3:18, and the route was on for the Hogs. Here's Sakura over the Griffins line. Penalty coming up on the Griffins. Sakura blasts it wide of the Grand Rapids cage. It's going to be a slash on GR. 15:23 the time of the slashing minor on Hicketts. Hogs power play 1 for 4 tonight. Their first goal of this, second goal of this period, Carl Dahlstrom buried one on the man advantage. Face off to the right-hand side of McCollum. Off the draw, tied up, kicked by the Griffins up the near side. Now another penalty coming on the Ice Hogs now. Slashing into the high stick's going to be the call here on Caro, I believe. .15:31. So 4-on-4 hockey for the third time here tonight. Hogs 1 for 5 on the power play. Goofy penalty sequence back in period 2. The Griffins went on a power play. Rockford took a penalty. So we were 4-on-4, and then during the 4-on-4, Rockford took another penalty. That put the Griffins back on the power play, and that same initial penalty that was called on the Hogs. Hogs did score 4-on-4 in that frame. Here comes Rockford now. Worked up by Camp, near side Dahlstrom. Stripped of the puck by Street into the neutral zone. Camp on the right side. Line right side. Down the half wall into the corner. Norrell tied him up. 50 seconds. And the Griffins will have another brief power play. Dolphin falling down. Played it to the wing. Dolphin a little slow to get up. Now it's played on the right side by Russo. Russo on top. He'll find Renouf. Renouf crossed it back to Russo right side deep. Played down the half wall. Svechnikov crossed it behind the D of Renouf, went back and got it. Held it in, crossed it. Big swing and a miss by Svechnikov. Puck chipped up the far side wing, and here comes Rockford. Peltier 2-on-1 with Dolphin. Peltier left circle, crossed it. Oh, he lost it again. Peltier in transition tonight. Boy, fumbled the puck away a couple of times. can laugh about it when you're up 6-1, I guess. Third time will be a charm. Back the other way, here come the Griffins on a brief power play at the line. Shine shot and a glove save by Jeff Glass. 4 seconds of power play time remain, 2:33 left here. And period number 3, it's 6-1 in favor of the Ice Hawks. .36 shots for Rockford, 31 for Rockford. And again, the Hogs haven't registered a shot since 3:18 of this period. Up 6-0, I guess it didn't really matter. Face-off is controlled by the Griffins. Power play will expire. They're 0 for 6. Through the zone, though. Sorry, off shot is fired over the top of the Rockford cage, deflected into the netting. So we'll drop it to the left side of Glass. Carroll will center. Another shot deflected into the netting and out of play. So the Hogs off until Tuesday. Off to San Antonio on Thursday. So Joey Zakshevsky will make his Ice Sox broadcast debut on Friday night. Joey Z will welcome him to Rockford. Off the draw, big drive, and a goal from the right side point, fired home by McElrath, and it's 6-2. Right off the face-off, 17:43, the time of the marker. But excited to have Joseph on board here in Rockford. McElrath, by the way, that is marker number 2 on the year. Face-off worked into the Ice Sox zone. 6-2 Hawks. McElrath, right side point. Played it down the wing, picked off Acapelli. Here's Martinson. Over the Griffins line on top. Sakura back to Martinson. Off-angle shot is pinched off along the far post by McCollum. Here comes the Griffins over the Rockford line and on Glass. Bats it down far corner. Rockford will clear to center ice. Tipped over Tangradi. 80 seconds, 100 seconds left in this one for the Hogs and Griffins. 6-2 Rockford. Now played up ice by Russo to the Rockford line far side. Shine. Lost it, reversed by Lewis, around for Norrell. Robin Norrell left side for Lewis. Over the Griffins line, Lewis left side, dropped it out for Camp. Left circle, Camp backhand shot and a goal! 3 cheeseburgers! 7-2, David Camp on the backhand. Buries his 5th on the year. Hogs have 4 goals on 6 shots this period. (7-2) Rockford. Off the draw, tied up near side. It's dug out by Dolphin. And the neutral zone, batted to the near side wing. Dolphin with a big hit on Borowski in front of the Ice Sox bench. Under a minute to play here in period number 3. All Rockford 7-2. Now a penalty coming up here on the Griffins. Actually, it's going to be on the Ice Sox. Or no, who's it going to be on? The Ice Sox had puck possession. Glaston coming back to the bench. McElrath and now we got pushing and shoving far side. Dolphin getting into a bit of a scrap with Reneuf. 19:20 the time of these penalties. And they'll probably be removing some of these skaters from the contest. Right now, McElrath to the box with Dauphin. So it doesn't look like anybody will be removed from the game. Seven to Rockford. For the Ice Sox, 7 goals, a season high. They've scored 6 twice. 6-2 win over Milwaukee on October 21st. 6-2 win over Texas on December the 2nd. That was last Saturday for Teddy Bear Toss night. Hogs offense, boy, they've been clipping. Last 4 games now, Ice Sox have scored 21 goals. Best offensive stretch of the year. For the Hogs, 7-4 winners on opening night here. So I guess second time the Hogs have scored 7. So I stand corrected. Matching the season high for goals. That was a 7-4 win over the Iowa Wild. Face off in the neutral zone, controlled by the Griffins. Wrapped in behind the Ice Hogs cage. Banked up the near side. Sakur played it to center where Lashoff will knock it down. Down the right side. Tied up. Svechnikov and Sakura. Far circle. Puck slides free. Attacked at. Into the neutral zone. Final 10 seconds in this one. Rockford to pick up their 15th victory on the year. Shine last attempt, blocked away by Jeff Glass and the Ice Hogs. Big winners here tonight at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Then as the horn sounds, a couple more players come together. Andres Martinson backs Matheson Acapelli off. Not worth it at this point. They're away. Into the neutral zone. Final 10 seconds in this one. Rockford to pick up their 15th victory on the year. Shine last attempt, blocked away by Jeff Glass and the Ice Hogs. Big winners here tonight at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Then as the horn sounds, a couple more players come together. Andres Martinson backs Matheson Acapelli off. Not worth it at this point, but Rockford a big victory here tonight over the Grand Rapids Griffins by a score of 7-2.